about the situation of our planet and how the spiritists would explain that. Hi, my name is Rita.
I'm Silvio.
And we have a channel, a spiritual channel. It's an informal chat that we do like every week. And we have a lot of videos, always in Portuguese because that's our mother language. But YouTube can provide the translation in any language you desire. So today we're going to talk about this question of a friend. So when she asked what we spiritists would explain the chaos that the planet is on now, I said at first that reincarnation would be the answer for all of this. And if we don't believe in that, it's going to be hard to explain all we're going through. So we're actually not spiritists. We denominate ourselves universalists, spiritualists. So we read like things from different sources, and we don't just follow one book. But yes, the gospel is the principal book, and but we also read things that came after that. So Jesus came and gave us some. He taught us a lot of things, but his teachings, he said that wouldn't stop in there. So we would have more revelations after that because we are beings in evolution. Now, back to the question. So why is the planet this chaos that we see, and we seem not to find an explanation for that? Well, if God is good and perfect and almighty, and the only answer would be that we really are ignorant to God's law. And reincarnation is one of God's law, besides the other one, the law of cause and effect. So what happened is when we left the kingdom of the animals, and we start to have a more expanded conscience. So we became the human beings. And what happened is God gave us the free will. And with the free will, we have the freedom to decide what to do. But if we don't have much knowledge, and our conscience is still, too small, too contracted still, what happened is we cannot decide things correctly. And we have done many bad things in the past. But God is good and perfect, and He provides us the opportunity to reincarnate, to come back to the world and take the lesson again to see if we learn. So once we learn one lesson, we're gonna have other lessons to learn. It's like in a school. We're here, the planet is a school. So what happened in a school? Normally you go to different grades, right? And in each grade, you learn a certain kind of thing. So the kids cannot learn algebra before they learn the simple operations, math operations, right? So the same for us related to life, regarding life. So we have to really have more knowledge in order to really act in a more correct way. So what we do today, we're actually planting a seed for tomorrow. And if we plant something today, we cannot, harvest something so different, right? So I cannot plant like strawberries and I'm gonna harvest pineapples. This cannot happen. This is against the law, against nature. Nature is God's law. So what happened is the planet is now in this chaos for two reasons. First is the law of cause and effect. Whatever we did in the past, really, we are really harvesting now. But also, that is the thing that the planet is also in evolution, not just us. The planet is also in evolution, like everything. So the planet is going through the fifth big cycle. So there are like 7 cycles in a planet, and we are on the 5th one. And that is always the how do I say that? I mean, the climax of the transition to another cycle. So we are in that moment, and that's why the chaos is so unbearable, because every end of a cycle, that is really, all this commotion. It's like when you're cleaning your house. What happened when you really want to make, remodel your house? Let's say remodel your house. What happened? You take everything, all the furniture, everything, you break everything, and everything is like a chaos. You get inside the house, oh my God, I don't want to be here. So it's so stressful. But what happened after you just, remodel everything? It becomes new and so wonderful, and then you feel so relieved that this was done. And that's what is happening to the world right now. We are in the in the moment of changing from one cycle to another, from one chapter to another. And then we are on this moment of putting everything out of place and to remodel and then bring a new earth. So, but then who is going to be in this new earth? Is everybody invited to this new home? Well, it will depend on ourselves in our level of frequency, because everything is according to our frequency. And when we say that we're gonna separate the shaft from the wheat, I don't know exactly if I'm saying the right words. It is in the Bible that there is this moment that we're gonna separate the bad from the good, right? So this is the moment now. And the ones that have already understood another part of God's law, that it's experiencing, living this law, because we cannot just know the law. We have to really live the law, experience the law in our lives. So then we really show that we understood it. We really got it. So the ones that really are getting better on God's laws, okay, on the understanding, on the comprehension of the next one, of our brothers and sisters. So those ones, they're gonna be on the same frequency of this new earth, okay, of the new cycle of the earth. And the others, they will go to places where they really feel more comfortable, because God is not bad. God is good and perfect. So, okay, let's put those people on places where they're gonna feel good. So this is what we believe it's going to happen. And then coming back to our question, so the world is the way it is, and people are suffering what they're suffering because we have to really learn our lessons. So if we do something to someone, we have to see how that person felt from what I did. So I have to go through the same situation. And that's what is basically happening. Sometimes we come and we have to rescue our faults individually, but sometimes we do things as a group, and what happens is, as a group, we have to rescue that thing, okay? We have to learn that lesson. So that's our explanation for why the word is the way it is. But we cannot say that this is a bad word. This is a word that we create. So as long as everyone start doing their job, okay, with themselves and with the others, the world will become a better place to live. You see that there are places, there are countries that are, better to live, right? Have a better condition than others. So that's how we should make happen in the whole planet. But for that, we have to make a change. We have to make this change. So it's up to us. God is good enough to give us the opportunity to grow. And he gave us this opportunity, many times, in many incarnations. That's why without the reincarnation law, it's difficult to explain everything that is happening here. And if we believe that God is really good and perfect, it means we have faith. We really believe that. We have faith, and we have to really follow that thing. And for that, we have to change. And that's our the purpose of being here. The purpose is to live a lesson, to learn a lesson. And after this lesson, we're gonna grow a little bit more. So we're gonna go one step ahead. And then we come back again to fix something else that we didn't do well, or we haven't learned yet. So This is the purpose of life, in our opinion. So coming and really learning, rescuing all the faults that we've done before in the past, and become a better human being. And I guess this is the answer for the question. Now I want you to write there on the chat if you believe in that, or if you think that what I said doesn't make any sense. It's okay. You're free to say whatever, right? We have the free will. Remember that. We are free beings. So just put over there what you want to listen from us. We have many videos in our channel, mostly in Portuguese, some of them with the translation, but YouTube can help you translate everything today, right? Technology is wonderful.
Guys, please don't forget to subscribe our channel and give us the like. It's important for us.
Okay. All right. Thank you for listening. I'm gonna answer all the questions, or everybody that is writing here. I cannot see right now because I'm in the outdoors, and it's hard to to read on the cell phone. But I'm gonna make sure to answer all of you. Okay. Thank you for watching us, and you have a great day. God bless you all.